family, welcome to Lamplight Tuesday. So it's the last week and last session for the month of April. So I think finding you. There's a whole theme and session on purpose discovery. So this being the last week, we want to touch on looking around. So we first touched on looking above, looking within, looking downwards, and lastly, looking around. So welcome to Lamplight Tuesday. Let's dive straight into this session, right? So now, in terms of looking around, this session is going to be quite a short one since this doesn't entail much. So looking around basically has to do with looking around you. What are the kind of feedbacks you get from people? Does your encouragement get to people so much they tell you that, oh, you have to be a counselor? What are the feedbacks you get from people? That is positive feedbacks from the kind of things you do, say in your actions or personalities. These are also indicators of purpose. So the kind of response we get from people are also indicators of purpose. So we have to take note of what we hear from people around us. So then this last point has to be taken a critical close look at, so you don't take what I'm saying out of context. So now, there are sometimes we see some people do some things, we wish we were the ones that were doing it or could do it. Note, not out of jealousy, envy, or any form of negative energy or value or mindset, but you wish you could also do this. So using myself as an example for this whole point. So some years back, quite long ago, for church, we went for a Bible quiz, and back then I used to play the drum at school, and for what we play in school is just a single set, the snare, the bass drum, and then the tenor. One person gets to play one at a time, okay? So we then went to a quiz, and then a friend, also a man of God, he would know himself. I'm sure he would know himself when he watches this video. So he was playing the drum kits in church. It was a quiz that we went for, so there was no drama. He went and then he was playing, and then I wished I could play like him, even though I didn't know how to play the drum set as a then. I had no idea, no experience. I hadn't tried it. I just saw people playing in church from afar, and then I admired him. But when he started playing, and then I admired him throughout. And I wish I was the one that was playing or could play like him. Not out of envy, not out of jealousy, not out of any negative mindset whatsoever. I just wish I could do it like him. So this was also a pointer and indicator of what God calls me to do. I do a little music by the side also. So this, looking back now, I realized that looking around and then looking at what he was doing was something God was actually telling me then, but I didn't really understand. So I hope this also makes it clearer with the example I've given. So then you look around, basically, looking around has to do with taking notes, critical notes of the feedback you get from people. Sometimes you just take them as compliments, but they also pointers and directions of purpose. So we take note of the compliments and feedback we get from people, from the kind of things we do, from our personalities and all. And lastly, we take a look at what others are doing that we wish we could do or would do or would want to learn. They are also indicators of purpose. This is a very short session. I hope it has blessed you. Thank you so much for making time to watch. April is finally over for finding you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind sharing and watching of this video. Thank you. I'll see you next month. Bye. Take care.